Hi everyone, so today we're going to do a foot soak. A foot soak is something you can do if you're near to a river or a lake or at the ocean, or you can even do it at your own home in a bucket. You can fill it up with some water, not too hot, not too cold, with a bit of salt. So once you have filled up your bucket or you have your feet in some water, we can begin to do our foot soak. So we can start by raising our Kundalini and giving ourselves a bandhan. So we can slowly raise our Kundalini energy up to the top of the head 3 times. And we can give our bandhan 7 times, 1 for each chakra. So a foot soak is a really great way to rebalance ourselves, to come back into the center, and especially to take out all of the heat from our body. So if you've had a busy day at work, or you're running around, or you feel you have so much mental activity, a foot soak is a great way to just take all of that heat out and just to slow down. It really clears out the first 3 centers that we have in our body, in our subtle body. So we use the water element to just take out all the heat. So once you have your feet in a bucket of water or in a river like me, in some sort of water, we can begin by just starting out by pushing out all the heat from the 3rd center, called the Nabi, the 2nd, called the Swadhisthana, and the 1st, which is the Muladhara. So we can just push out all the heat towards the water element. So to begin, what we can do is slowly raise our Kundalini up like this, touching the top of our head. And we can do this 2 or 3 times. This just helps to bring our attention to our Sahasrara, which is the 7th chakra, and helps us to get into the mood for meditation. So we can put our right hand down towards the water element, our left hand on our lap, and here we can clear our left side. That means all the imbalances and all the heaviness which is on our left side, we can allow all of it to come out of our body and just help us to bring us back into balance. Now we can put our right hand back on our lap and our left hand towards the sky. And all of the imbalances, all of the heaviness, all of the right-sidedness, as we would say, can come out of the right side and up into the ether. So just keep your hands in this position with your attention at the top of your head. And allow all the heat, all the activity to come out. If you're finding that you're having many thoughts, you can just say inside of yourself, not this, not this, not this, when the thoughts arise. You can put your left hand down now. And just take a few moments to just come into balance. This is the moment of the day that you don't need to be running around. You don't need to be doing things. You can let out all of the stress, all of the mental activity, and just be present. So as I had mentioned in the beginning, the foot soak is a really great way to clear the first 3 centers. So we can put our attention on the Muladhara chakra, which is the first center, the first chakra. And we can just move our hand like this in a clockwise direction. And this movement helps us to clean the center. So we can just do this a few times with our attention, helping us to clear out any of the unwanted energies, heaviness, anything that could be in these first 3 centers. Now we can move our hand up to the Swadhisthana. This is more at the hip level here. So just go ahead and give it a little bandhan, is what we call it. Move your hand in a clockwise direction. This helps to turn the energy center and get rid of all its impurities and throw that into your water. And lastly, let's work on our Nabhi chakra. This is the 3rd center. This is where the center for peace and satisfaction. And we can again just turn our hand in a clockwise direction, slowly getting rid of all the impurities that might be blocking this center. Now once we've done that, we can again keep our eyes closed, attention at the top of our heads, and just allow the water element to suck out all our unwanted heat, stress, activity, worries, everything we don't want in us. Allow the water element to soak it up. Keeping your attention at the top of the head with your hands open. We can just stay here for a few more minutes. We can again rub our Swadhisthans and Nadis, which is the 2nd and 3rd center, and just help all of that to come towards the water element. Try to steady your mind. Don't think about what you need to do. Don't think about what has happened. Just take these few moments to be here in the present and to clear out your subtle centers. You can take a few deep breaths and slowly let it out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just stay here for a few more minutes with your attention at the top of the head, hands nicely resting on your lap. Allowing the water to cleanse you from the inside. In the same way that we take a shower to wash the dirt off of our skin, through meditation we can wash the dirt off our subtle system inside of ourselves. And a foot soak is a great way to pull all of that out and just to bring us back into balance. So now we can again slowly raise our Kundalini with one hand, bringing it to the top of our head. Press down with the palm of your hand and move your scalp 7 times with your head a little bit bent, like this. And you can put your hand a few centimeters above your head and just see if you feel a very slight breeze coming out. This is your Kundalini energy that's now working. So a foot soak doesn't need to be more than 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most. You can do it in the morning when you wake up. You can do it especially before you go to sleep. And if you're feeling particularly heated up inside or lots of mental activity, feel free to take an ice pack and put it on your liver while you have your feet in some water. That will also help. So to end the meditation, we'll do it in the same way as we began. We can just slowly raise our Kundalini like this, tilt our head back, tie 1 knot. Raise our Kundalini, tie 2 knots. And on the third one, we tie 3 knots. And then we can give a bandhan, which is the protection, around each of our chakras. 7 times. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Thank you.